Okay, so once the algorithm has switched and confirmed, it gives me my stop if I'm wrong, and it also gives me my targets if I'm right. There's 1, 2, and 3 right here, and sometimes I get even more than that. All right, so July 30th, we just got this algorithm switching here to the long side for this stock, so we're going to go ahead and jump in long, and looks like we'll get a little discount. We're trying to jump in long. All right, cool. All right, so we're in long. We'll go ahead and mark it up. This is our first trade in here in like 2 weeks. And this one's already had like 4 winners for us in the last week and a half. So hopefully this will be another winner. And I'm not jumping into the loser. Okay, so we're all marked up. We got our range order in right here from low to high. Our stop and our target basically. See this inside this candle? It's kind of trading, just finally breaking out of there. It's a little bit in a range there, but this big candle here, we're still inside of it. We'll see if we can get out of that candle, get outside of this consolidation area and break higher, because right now we're kind of forming a little bit of a wedge, and a lot of times when these coincide with my strategy, they could break to the downside. So hopefully this breaks out like it is right now, and then we get this to a higher level. As soon as it breaks above this candle, I'll be pretty happy. And then yeah, because then we'll be pretty close, we'll be on our way. So here we go, let's see what happens. Okay, so we're getting to that high right here of this candle, just breaking above it, so we should be off to the races. Now if we can clear yesterday's closing high, it'll be even better. Although we do have a gap here, right? This is where it closed, this is where it opened. It could be filling the gap to roll over, so hopefully we can get above that, and then it'll be great. We'll be in great shape. Let's see what was yesterday's high right there. All right, let's get over that. Let's make a new high. Come on. Okay, I'm going to prepare to move my stop so I can trail this. I'm going to move this to break even since we're most of the way to our target, and I keep having server issues. So I want to make sure I have something in. Sell. Okay, so now I got my order ready, 1258. So right now we're getting out on the bid, so we're waiting for this to cross 1258, 1260. Hold that for a second or so, and then we'll put that order in. Okay, so we're right here at the gap fill area, so we'll see. This should be a little bit of resistance, but we'll see if we get all the way through. And at the same time, this is on the new 30-minute candle that's open, so a lot of times 30-minute candles like to retrace a little, so we'll see if it gives us any resistance here. We got a couple of things working against us to make this go sideways or down a little bit, but hopefully that's not what happens here. Hopefully this just goes straight up. All right, we got yesterday's high that got rejected there, and then we got our gap between the open and close of these 2 days that just got filled. So we'll see. Okay, so here we are with that rejection. Now the gap fill, and we're right at their high day from yesterday. And also, like I said, 30-minute candle, new 30-minute candle, so expect some retracement. So we'll see. Hopefully, and then this is not looking promising, this candle with this pullback. So yeah, I mean, we're at break even, so we're not going to take a loss on it. So that's fortunate. Actually, we'll be a little bit above because we got a little discount. Break even, we're put in at 1245, and we actually got in 1244. So a penny is what we'll make on that. I'm going to change it to 1246 actually. Just in case we get a little slippage. And we can still have a green day. Even if it's by a penny, it's still green. But yeah, so we got that. So hopefully that is that finished doing what it's going to do there. And now it can start to roll back up. So from a technical side, this may have been in a channel right here. Or was in a channel right here, I should say. And we broke out of that channel with this. So hopefully this is just a pull back to the top of the channel line. And then it continues forward. You know, I got the reaction I expected. It hit the gap fill, pulled back, 30-minute candle, had a little retracement in it, and all that coincided with this channel line. So hopefully that means we're gonna bounce off of it and keep going higher. So my strategy, the simple switch day trading strategy, it doesn't use technical analysis at all. It doesn't require any knowledge of candlestick patterns or support resistance or any of that stuff. It simply goes off of the algorithm, tells me when to get in, when to get out, and all of that. But you know, I figure if I put some technical analysis into this, it would be more helpful for other traders who have not taken my class and have not bought my algorithm. So that's why I'm doing it. So any of my students that are watching, you know, maybe they can learn a little more to understand some of the stuff that, you know, why it might be happening on their trade. So I'm throwing that in there. But for my students, just a reminder, you don't need to have this information. It's just a little extra bonus. And it's pretty nice. Kind of gives you confidence. Sometimes when you're worried, you're like, oh, I wonder what's happening. Is it going to go down? And you can kind of look at the technicals and be like, oh, no, there's a good chance it can go up. Or you might look at the technicals and be like, no, there's no way this thing's going up. This is definitely going down. And still be wrong and it'll go up. But it's still nice to kind of get an idea what's going on. So right now, technical-wise, this isn't a support or resistance area, so it could still break down because we haven't got above yesterday's high. We're right at the gap fill. The only thing that's looking positive for me right now is besides the algorithm telling me that there's a high probability it's going to hit this target, is that we broke out of this channel and we're coming back down here. But if this closes back inside the channel, then maybe this channel is just getting wider. You know, maybe I need to drop from here. Here, watch. This is the technical analysis, right? So it hit these spots a lot. That's why I chose that area. But then you got, you know, but then it's like, well, at the end of the day, when this chart's finished, it'll be very easy to be like, no, this was actually the channel. Right there, got rejected off the top. Now we're going to come all the way back down to this level and maybe go up. But by then we'll be stopped out break even, so we'll be out of the trade. So there's a bunch of different ways to look at a technical analysis. You know, you can keep on drawing lines here if you wanted to. Like you can come over here and be like, oh, but then what about this was a resistance area, it broke out. So maybe actually it's going to pull back to this resistance area. Now it becomes support. And then rally higher, which is still below my stop, so I'll be out, you know, with a penny profit. So anyway, from a technical standpoint, there's a couple things there to look at. If I change this chart time frame to like a 10-minute time frame or 15-minute time frame or whatever time frame I wanted to suit what I wanted to see, then I could probably show, oh, there's a bull flag here, and we're good to go, bull flag, and it's going higher. I mean, you could. It's so funny how with technical analysis you could almost create a chart to justify what it is that you want it to do. Alright, so this is nice. So this new 5-minute candle is opening right below our target, or right on our target. So if this thing is a green candle, it could boost up through nicely and let us put our stop in here, and we can let this thing ride for 2 or 3 to 1. This could be awesome. As long as it doesn't reject, because then I probably should be getting out because it technically hit our target. Alright, so here we go. So we are through. So I'm going to clear this, and then, alright, so 70. And 1293. I'm just going to put this order in for 70. If it bumps, there we go. So, alright, so if we get out for 2 to 1, we get out for 2 to 1. Which is awesome. Okay, well, there we go, 70. That order's in. Alright, we're still in. 1270. Or should be in. I'm going to try again, just make sure. Alright, awesome. So now I'm going to move this to 83. 1303. Actually, I may take this and move it to 75 and just call it 75. Clear. Sell. Alright, now I'll do 83. Actually, I'll do 80. Clear. Sell. Alright, cool. We'll see if we get out at 8. Alright, cool. So we're out. So 78. Awesome. So it hit just barely touched 83 for a 3 to 1 today, but we got you know, more than a 2 to 1, 2.5 to 1. So sweet, sweet, sweet. This stock has been doing awesome the last couple of weeks. So I was nervous to trade it today because it's been doing so awesome. I thought, you know, with my luck, I haven't been able to trade the last 2 weeks. Basically been on vacation. And then here we are. I'm trading today, which means I'm going to pick the loser after it's been winning so much. And man, look at this candle go. So now I'm happy. I'm happy I got out where I got out, made some money, and worked out really good. Good way to get started again. All right, so look at this thing run. So as soon as it broke over the high of day yesterday, this thing is taken off like a rocket ship, got out of its channel and said, see you later. And just a few moments after I sold out for 278, it's already clicking almost 13. Whole dollars are difficult a lot of times. Whole and half dollars can be major support and resistance. So just came up to $12.99 and couldn't get into the whole dollar, and it's getting rejected now. The new candle opened too, so we're getting retracement at the same time. But look at that move. So with this strategy, it's a one-to-one strategy. There's a statistical probability for success that's proven with a one-to-one. 2-to-1, 3-to-1, all that is extra bonus money. You never know where the stock is going to turn around. The algorithm basically gives us a very high probability based on our vetting and all the stuff that we did to make sure we want to trade this name, that a one-to-one is a way to go. If I for some reason when I'm vetting my stocks I find that a 2-to-1 is the way to go, then I would do that. But 1-to-1 is the way to go with this name, and everything after that's bonus money, and you're always going to get out of stocks either early or you're going to get out late. It's just the way it is. This time I got out early. There have been other times where I tried to squeeze more out and end up getting out late. So you're always getting out early or late. I'd rather get out with my one-to-one and be early than to be out with a loser because I was late. It's going to do it for me today. I don't see anything else setting up anytime soon. If we had something setting up real soon, then I would try to hang out and take it, but I don't. So going to jump out of here. So today we made 34 cents per share on this trade, which is pretty nice. Looking at that comes out to $129, which works out to be pretty awesome. So I jumped in with a little bit of small share size today. Like I said, this stock was making me nervous. I thought it might be a loser because we had so many winners with it. But either way, $129, which will cover my platform fees, which come out on Monday in a couple days. So that's pretty awesome. So that works out for me. So all right, everybody, we'll see you tomorrow, Friday. I'll try to hit another trade in the morning if I can, and then next week I should be able to get back on it pretty regular. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.